the Sheikh of Dubai was saying something recently. Bishop, remind me to give it to you. It's on my phone to put it on the screen. He said that his grandfather rode a camel. His father rode a camel. He said he is driving a Mercedes. His son is driving a Range Rover. His grandson will drive a Range Rover. But his great-grandson must go back to riding on the back of camels. He said his great-grandson has to go back to ride the back of a camel. And then he said the days of the camel is coming again. Why? A camel has a staying power. Camels are strong. They have endurance. And he said, we must produce, listen, he said we must produce warriors and not parasites. Bishop, bring my phone. Let me pull it out for you so you can read it. Very, very serious. And I learned a lot out of what the Sheikh of Dubai said. It's very, very important that we understand these things because we are producing a generation that don't understand the future. And the future is not for Mercedes-Benz. It's not about Range Rovers. We need to raise warriors for tomorrow. People who have what it takes to stand the future. And what we have right now are a bunch of parasites who don't know how to fight anything. They can't endure anything. They are emotional. They cry. That is it. They cry over everything. You can read it to us or put it on the screen. Very, very serious. He said we must raise up warriors and not parasites. And that woke me up. It woke something up in me. And I said, you know something? This sheikh is saying something. He's very, very prophetic. If you look at the analogy he gives even about America, that empires over the years and the centuries are destroyed around 240 years. They are destroyed. And that empires are destroyed from within and not from without. They rotting from inside, not from outside. And he said that America has gotten to that 240 years and it has started rotting from inside. And if you look at what is going on in America, it's very clear that it's not external enemies that is destroying America. America is being destroyed by themselves from within. Is being destroyed domestically. Domestic. From within, not from without. Bishop, you ready? Listen. And let them put it on the screen so people can take a picture. Okay, go ahead.
The founder of Dubai, Sheikh Rashid, was asked about the future of his country.
Listen, this is from Sheikh Rashid here.
And he replied, my grandfather rode on a camel.
He said, my grandfather what?
Rode a camel.
A camel.
My father rode a camel.
My father rode a camel.
I ride a Mercedes.
He said he rides a Mercedes.
My son rides a Land Rover.
His son rides around
and my
a Land Rover.
Grandson is going to ride a Land Rover.
My grandson will ride a Land Rover.
But my great-grandson is going to have to ride a camel again.
He said he's going to have to. Necessity. Camels. Great-grandson must ride a camel, not a Range Rover, not a Mercedes-Benz. Go ahead.
Why is that, he was asked. And his reply was, hard times create strong men.
Listen, hard times create strong men like you and I.
And strong men create easy times.
So get it. Strong men create easy times. When accent began, we weren't in an air-conditioned, beautiful environment like this. It wasn't. It was hot. You should see where we used to worship, even here when we moved here 30 years ago. Difficult times. But hard times create strong men. And strong men create easy times, look at what easy times create. Go ahead.
Easy times create weak men.
Get it? Easy times create weak men. Are our children strong enough to face the future and the inheritance we have built for them? Are they going to be stronger bishops and archbishops and prophets and teachers and evangelists after our time? Or we are producing weak bishops, weak prophets, weak pastors, weak archbishops, or strong? Go ahead.
And weak men create difficult times.
Get it? Weak men, whether in the church or in politics, create difficult times. Listen.
Many will not understand it, but you have to raise warriors, not parasites.
He said, many will not understand what we must do, but we must raise warriors and not parasites. If we are going to raise warriors, then the way we're going about our children's Sunday school, from when their mothers take seed and are pregnant to the time they deliver, till the children get to the crèche, the nursery, children's Sunday school, to youth church, and to all the, we have to change everything, because the way we are going, this generation can't survive the future. They can't survive. They don't have the staying power. They don't have the endurance. They don't have the ability to relent. This world is becoming very complicated and very difficult. And if we don't do something, this generation of children can't handle the future. It doesn't matter if we leave them $1 trillion, they won't survive.